again in the wood yard. It's another delivery day. We're gonna throw some wood in and we're gonna deliver it. Here we go. So I just backed up to the trailer here and I'm gonna be hooking it up because we have a delivery to do. This is for a brand new customer and he wants 4 face cords or a full cord and a third. And he heats with wood. He told me that he wants good wood. When he first contacted me, he says, "Hey, I see you've got oak, I want oak." I said, "Oh, great, I can do that. But I also have beech, hickory, cherry, hard maple, locust." I said, "I have lots of different kinds of wood and I can deliver a bunch if you want, a bunch of different kinds." And he said, "That sounds good." He said, "Bring me a mix." So that's kind of neat. Now, what I want to ask you guys today, specifically, number one is if you heat with wood, how much wood do you go through in a year? Because a lot of people that I talk to that heat with wood will go through about 8 face cords or about 3 full cords. It's kind of real common. I hear that for a lot of people because a lot of people have high efficiency stoves and their house is well insulated. Now, if you have an older house like Bert has here, he's got an older farmhouse and I don't think it's insulated very well and the windows might not be the greatest. He goes through something like 10 full cords a year. So that's 30 face cords. I'm pretty sure that's how much he burns, but he also burns a lot of the wood that we can't use here to sell. He sells a lot of the cutoffs and cookies and short ones and long ones, stuff like that. So he basically gets all the extra wood that I can't sell. I mean, I could sell it and I have in the past, and I'll actually show you some here. So here's the totes that are over here filled with all of the odd stuff. You can see these are all cutoffs. There's short pieces, long pieces, odd pieces, all different sizes. Like this crate here, you can see he's got all kinds of different sizes, and then he's got all these totes here. So he's basically getting all the cutoffs, all the cookies, all the stuff that's hard to sell because it's hard to stack, and they work really, that's what we use the totes for basically here on the farm and in the wood yard, is to fill the totes with all the odd stuff. So quite a bit of it here, and he will go through most of this wood in a winter, I know that. Right now he says he thinks he's got enough for about 2 or 3 years worth, and he's got a bunch over here too, and he built these, basically they're totes, but he made them out of pallets. I'll show you what he's got here. Here's one that's partially filled that you can see. He's got pallet on the bottom, pallet on each side, and then just a board across the top. And what this enables him to do is to pick this up with the forks with either the skid steer or the tractor, and he can take it up to his the boiler he's got in his shed. And you can see he overstacks them so that they're nice and high, so he gets as much as possible in here. And I think he gets basically about 1/3 of a cord or a face cord in each one of these here. But you can see he's got quite a few of them. He's got a whole bunch of these in the barn yet too, so he's got a lot of wood. Now, you notice here too, he's got these totes, cut off pieces from the tops of the totes. He has those because he puts the skids on top of these, and that way they don't freeze down to the ground. Because once it freezes, the pallets will freeze on them and you go to pull them up, they'll just break apart on you. So by putting those totes down, that helps. Now, for those of you like me that don't heat with wood, what I do primarily is burn in a fire pit in the backyard. We got a smokeless stove that I use that I probably go through almost a full cord a year out there. And then we have a fireplace that we might go through another full cord. So about 2 full cords a year is pretty average for me. I used to go through a little bit more when my kids were home because they had friends over all the time in the summer and they'd have fires, you know, all the time in the backyard. So I went through a little bit more wood, but now it's not so as much. Now, a lot of people that cut wood or watch a channel like, "How come you don't heat with wood? You got all this wood." Well, you know, there's an old saying, don't get high on your own supply. Because if I have all this wood and I have it at my house and I'm burning it, I wouldn't be able to sell it very much. So I have no problem just turning the heat up. And we enjoy sitting by the fire, outside or inside. But to feed a stove is a lot of work. Now, my brother Eric has a wood boiler. He goes through about 7 full cords a year, 20 face cords or so, he said. And so that's heating his hot water. He's got maybe a 1,600 square foot house. Ranch style house that's finished upstairs and downstairs, so it keeps it nice and warm. He likes it. It's easy. He fills it every morning, every night, and that's all he has to do. My brother Ken has a wood stove in his basement, and with his wood stove in his basement, I think with he's got an older house. I think he said he goes through about the same amount. He goes through about 20 face cords a year, maybe a little bit more. He burns all of his odd stuff, his cutoffs, his big stuff, his oversized stuff in his garage. He's got a wood stove in his garage. He's got a 3-stall wide garage, and it's like almost double deep. So it's a big garage. It's his man cave. It's where he lives most of the time. He has the wood stove going out there and a fire going almost starting in probably like end of September, October, all the way through till spring. I know when we're up there beaver trapping, if you want to see those videos, they're on the other channel, Out of the Woodyard. We have the fire going all the time just to dry the fur off from the animals we catch, just to keep it warm so you're not cold in there. Matter of fact, sometimes he puts so much wood on, you have to strip down. One time he had like 100 degrees in there, and we were stripped right down to our underwear. It was so dang hot in there, but that's Kenny. Okay, we're gonna load some wood and go deliver it right now. There it is, the load is on. So I put in quite a bit of hard maple, and in with the hard maple there was some ironwood, which is awesome stuff too. And then I put the beech in, then I put the hickory, and then I put the oak on top. So it's as full as I can get it. The tarp is tight. Down the road we go. So I made that dump, came home. I brought the trailer home because tomorrow morning, first thing, break a light. We're heading north. We're going up to Jason's. Logger Jason, he's got some oak for me, some white oak. We're gonna head up there first thing in the morning, and he's gonna load up the trailer, and we're gonna bring the load home. So come on back tomorrow. You'll see that tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Right now, go watch all the other videos. There's 1,600, almost 1,700 waiting for you. Go watch them. Good night, Irene.